Let's compare the coaches.
Okay.
Matt LaFleur, Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan. We have a friend that used to call Matt LaFleur Little Lord Fauntleroy. He always seemed like he couldn't stand up to Aaron Rodgers. He always seemed like a little pathetic Rodgers would just make these looks and LaFleur would stand there and take it. Well, Rodgers is gone. And now LaFleur has a young team that seems to respect him. And they've won 7 of the last 10. What do you think of Little Lord Fauntleroy now?
Okay. Let's talk about him first in his Little Lord Fauntleroy days. It's very hard for a head coach to come in and have to deal with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers I'm sorry. I don't know if I've never met him, but I wonder, is this guy a whack job? I mean, really?
He has whack job tendencies.
He does. And plus, he's so full of himself. He was the franchise. So it might have been really hard for LaFleur to stand up to him. And it's going to be hard, Iggy, for Saleh to stand up to him. He's already said there's a lot of BS in this organization. And that's a slap at Saleh. I mean, I wouldn't want him. So we're saying, it's in a sense, LaFleur got rid of the Wicked Witch of the West. Got the ruby slippers, got rid of the
right on time.
And now he's Dorothy. He's having a good time.
He's out of the woods. He's out of the woods. Yeah.
He's out of the woods. I think he's doing a great job. Now, do I think he's as good as Shanahan? Shanahan has a better track record.
Yeah.
He does. He has a better track record. Shanahan was smart enough never to get a quarterback who could dominate him. And
true.
Brady would have dominated him, Aaron Rodgers, or there would have been fireworks, Iggy. Maybe not dominated, but the team would have come apart. And he was smart enough never to do that. So I think that LaFleur is a little derivative of Shanahan and does not yet have the track record. Can he outcoach him in this game? I don't think so, but it's possible. I'd give him a 35% chance of outcoaching him.
One thing I like about LaFleur is he's got a quarterback background. He was a quarterback coach in Washington, quarterback coach at Notre Dame, Atlanta. And when he went to Green Bay, I'm sure he got the job based on what he could do with a quarterback, his relationship, but he couldn't develop Aaron Rodgers. Now he's been working with Jordan Love. This is the 4th year. Had him on the bench for 3 years. To put him on the field and have him be this good, not right away, but halfway through the season, that's really impressive coaching. Because now you look at LaFleur and think he can develop a quarterback. You can give him a first-round pick who went to a small school and sit him for 3 years, and LaFleur will get him ready and have him be an elite player in his first season. Wow. Kyle's never done that. He tried with Trey Lance and it didn't work out, and he ended up with Brock Purdy, who was like, batteries included. He was ready to go. No assembly required. He just boom, there you go. This was a whole project that Matt LaFleur put together for 3 years, and he made it happen. So that's impressive. Doesn't make him a better coach, but it's impressive.
It's impressive, and it doesn't make him a better coach. Let's stay with this a minute, because this is an imponderable, and we don't know the answer. Let's say the game is close in the 4th quarter. Let's say it's really close. It's still a game in the 4th quarter. Can either one of those coaches coach well at the crisis moment? We have our doubts about Kyle, and I don't know about LaFleur, because every coach must confront the crisis moment. It happens in life and it happens in football. I don't know if it's going to happen in this game, but I think it will.
It's true. It's true. And the thing about, you watched last week, Green Bay went up big on Dallas. They were up by 30-something points. And then they let Dallas right back in the game. Did they not?
Yeah.
They did. Dallas, over and over and over again. I wasn't that impressed with Matt LaFleur's ability to close that one out. And what if he has a tighter game against the Niners? I don't really have that much confidence in either quarterback. In either head coach in that situation.
As a closer.
as a closer. I really don't.
Yeah. And
But
I think that it's something they will probably need to confront one of them or both of them in this game. And that's one of the wonderful things about this matchup. Wonderful. I want
yeah,
to see the fourth quarter of if it's a close game.
yeah, and you gotta give LaFleur credit in this last game. He had guys wide open. Kyle does that a lot. Both of these guys are really doing a good job of designing plays that get receivers wide open. The other young quarterback who did really well on Wild Card Weekend, CJ Stroud, who's playing for offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick, who was with the Niners the last 6 or 7 years. So this scheme, this system, Mike Shanahan should be proud. That's his coaching tree. He should be real proud.
Indeed. And
Yeah.
it's also Kyle's coaching tree.
Yeah, it's true. It's really more.
It's true.
Mike never coached Bobby Slowick. Really?
Yeah.
This is Kyle's.
It's
doing.
Kyle.
Yeah.
And I've said it in the past. One of the things I admire about Kyle, he gets the best assistants. There are certain coaches, and we've mentioned Mark Jackson with the Warriors, who don't want people who can challenge him, who don't want quality. That's how I interpret Mark Jackson. Kyle wants the best. He wants the best. I bet his coaches' meetings are full of sparks flying.
Well, I don't know if Kyle wants people who can challenge him. Maybe he does. But I think what's interesting about Kyle is he doesn't necessarily go out and find the most experienced, expensive position coaches and assistant coaches with the most pedigree. Sometimes he does. But sometimes he just spots talent and grooms it himself. It's almost like he coaches the coaches. He teaches them.
I love it. I love it.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
iBlack65 says Greenlaw and Ambry are the keys to success on defense. We need Ambry's speed on the outside and Greenlaw sideline to sideline. I hope they are healthy enough to play.
Okay.
Speed is good. Thank you for the donation. Alex Lopez, $2. Thank you. Timbo throws DG is a new member. Thank you. Fish and Chip says, hi, Lowell, not pessimistic, just realistic, right?
Yeah. Hi, Fish and Chips. It's always nice to hear from you.
Hi, Fish and Chips. Thank you for becoming a new member. I know you're always on again, off again, so I appreciate that you're with me this week. Timbo throws DG says, any world where the Niners lose and bring back Harbaugh?
Wouldn't happen in a million. I could jump to the moon before that would happen.
It's true. He's going to the Chargers. I think that's pretty clear. Not enough sauce says Kinlaw's so talented he's set up for big playoffs. Go Javon. Jeffrey Franco says you guys are the best father-son analyst duo. Did you guys ever report for the Niners at the same time?
Absolutely. Yeah.
We did.
We used to sit next to each other. How many seasons, sweetie?
6 seasons. 6 seasons.
I just called him Sweetie. I'm sorry. He doesn't like when I do that.
No, it's all right.
Sweetie.
That's how you would do it in person if we were covering a game. Hey, Sweetie,
In
what
the
happened?
press box. It's true. And the other writers would start calling him Sweetie.
Yeah.
Mike Schumann used to only call him Sweetie.
That's true. Rich Mix, if the Niners win the coin toss, would it be a good idea not to defer in this game?
Oh, I understand, because you want to get out fast and get the lead. You know what? I think it's a great idea, but I don't think they'll do it.
They won't. But I like that.
Yeah, I like it.
Packers have a bottom 6 defense.
I think the Niners can take advantage of that.
Hold on. Is that true? Can we I need to clarify.
Clarify.
Doesn't sound right at all. Defense ranks 10th in points allowed. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay, you see?
What are you talking about? The defense ranks 10th in points allowed. I think you guys are
You got the wrong party.
You got the wrong party. Jeff Caravella says, agreed with you all year that the NFC is inferior to the AFC. Did the Lions and Packers change your mind at all? Or were their opponents just that bad?
My mind has not changed. I think the Packers and Lions would have a lot of trouble with certain AFC teams.
I just don't know what to make of the Packers. I don't think the Lions are that. The Lions lost to the Cowboys. The Packers destroyed the Cowboys. Packers beat the Lions. Packers beat the Chiefs. Packers are interesting. They've been good for like 2 months. I don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. That's what makes them intriguing. They're young. Josue Ramirez says Jordan Love under 250 yards. Score prediction.
I'm not good at that scores. You do it, Iggy.
I go over. I gotta. I can't make my score prediction yet on a Tuesday. If there's a rule, you can't do it on a Tuesday.